Charles Dickens once said, "If you want something you never had, you must be doing something you've never done." And I truly respect that quote and believe in it 100%. If you're trying to dramatically improve your wealth, go from the bottom to the top and become rich, you have to be doing something now that you've never done to get there. And that's why I tell you guys in previous videos, 80% of people not only don't make money in this space, but lose money in this space. It's because they don't make the necessary changes to truly get to where they want to go in the future. They always say, yeah, I want to achieve it, but either they don't believe it themselves and therefore they don't put in the steps and framework to actually achieve it, or they self-sabotage themselves at some point on the path to getting there, and then they just truly don't realize their goals by the time it comes to surface. And it really is sad because right now, this is the best time to be an investor. It's the number one reason why I haven't moved out, by the way, including my brother. We literally have stayed home this year because we know this is a life-changing opportunity to become potentially rich, or at the very least financially free this bull cycle. We know the greatest wealth transfer is taking place this bull cycle. The whales know this as well. We knew this back in 2020 when the pandemic took place, when people were losing their jobs. We knew what we never wanted to experience: losing our jobs, depending on somebody else, having to work a crappy job until we're like 65, 70, retire, and have to struggle for the rest of our lives. We did not want that life for ourselves. We wanted to be financially free, support ourselves, make a ton of money. And that's why we started investing. That never leaves our heads. It never leaves my head. Every single day when I wake up, I remind myself of the ultimate goal: becoming financially free, retiring my parents. I have this goal in my head and it never leaves me. I don't want to be just another worker, a slave to the man, working a 9 to 5, being unable to have free time to myself or for my loved ones, my friends. I have so many goals I want to achieve, and I know investing in crypto during this time is a surefire way to get to where I want to go at the fastest rate possible. And that is why I sacrifice, by the way, day in, day out, because I know this is the way to do it. I know if I stay the course during the times of uncertainty, I will get to my end destination. Do you believe the same thing? If you don't, figure out why. Oftentimes, the reason why we don't accomplish our goals is because of self-doubt. You may not understand this or believe it, but the minute you doubt yourself on something, you usually put yourself in a position to not achieve it, right? There's a saying, I think it was, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're probably right. I think it goes along the lines of that. And what it basically is saying is, if you don't believe you can do something, you're going to stop yourself from trying to achieve it. This bull cycle, a lot of us are trying to make that $1 million. We're trying to be financially free. And the short answer is this: to make $1 million, you first have to make $10,000, and then $100,000, and $200,000, and then $1 million. I know you're sold this narrative when you come to the market. Try to 1,000x your portfolio. Just buy meme coins, buy all these micro caps, and if you hold, you're going to go to $1 million in 2 years. The problem I see with most investors, aside from being paper handish and constantly trying to find the fastest moving car, is that they try to constantly chase this 1,000x coin, the 100x coin. And the issue with this is, if you're not careful, you can get wrecked. When you have a gambler's mindset, and to me, gambling is where you have just all micro caps, all low caps in your portfolio. You have no blue chips, no hedges. You have no, large market cap cryptos. You're constantly trying to find the next 1,000x. That's where you see the extreme volatility in your portfolio. And the thing is this, right? If you don't have the conviction into these micro caps, if you don't truly believe in them, and they're just based on opinions or some, unfounded research, this is where you panic, right? Because crypto can literally change day by day. It goes from 10% down 20%, down 30%. Bitcoin itself, the top dog in the space, can go down 10+% in a single day. It all depends on the market, guys. Sometimes manipulation takes place. Sometimes an exchange goes under. Sometimes a big whale sells Bitcoin or any crypto, and then the fear hits the market and people sell. But the thing is this, right? If you're constantly trying to be in the fast moving car, chasing this $1 million, $5 million, you're going to be disappointed. You're going to get wrecked. And I know it's easy to fall for these narratives and headlines that, to make $1 million is follow X, Y, and Z. Sometimes you don't see the hard work behind the scenes to get there, the mistakes leading up to the success you achieve. If I can give you guys a piece of advice, it's this: there's no single best perfect investor. Everybody learns, and oftentimes in this market, how you learn is getting wrecked. Not everybody's going to have the best picks. You know, it's all about getting better, becoming a better investor, not becoming a perfect investor. So for me, you know, yes, I want to make millions of dollars this bull cycle. Yes, I have some micro caps, but I also have some blue chips. I'm constantly trying to improve my active income. I'm trying to cut back down on expenses. I'm sacrificing a lot. And that's the thing. You have to stay the course. You have to stay level-headed during these challenging times when it feels like the bear market is never going to end, when it feels like your portfolio is just constantly bleeding. You have to just stay the course. Stay the course and just keep pushing to get better. That is how you truly make $1 million in a bull cycle. It's making small changes, better changes, fixing your mistakes in the bear market leading up to the bull cycle. We still have plenty of time. We're what, almost in September? So we have 3 months for the rest of 2023. Q4 is in October. We had the Bitcoin halving taking place in spring of next year. We have at least 6 months until the Bitcoin halving takes place. And if you're going on previous cycles, the bull cycle usually takes place about 6 months after the Bitcoin halving. So realistically, we still have about a year or more of discounts like this to accumulate and pack our bags. So, you know, you don't have to necessarily always chase the 1000xer, the 100xer. A 10x on your portfolio is still very good. If you can turn $10,000 into 100K or 100K into $1 million, that's really good. Even turning 10K to 100K, you know, maybe it's not life-changing money, but it's still insanely good. You know, don't forget, guys, in different markets, right, for stocks, good ROI there is 8 to 10% per year. Per year. So if you 10x your portfolio, that's 1,000%. That's a crazy ROI. This is why I say you gotta, you know, kind of have realistic expectations. Just because you're chasing the 100x doesn't mean the reward carries minimal risk. Anytime the market cap is smaller for any crypto, the risk is much higher. So if you're just taking money and you're just gambling and you're trying to hope for the best, that is how people lose money in this space. Not every microcap is going to be a billion plus market cap. It's not. I know you're sold that narrative here on YouTube. A lot of these YouTubers are taking paid sponsors to show you guys literal scams, pre-sale scams. And that's the thing, guys. Like, you'll never see me do that. You'll never see me do that. I get hit up all the time on Twitter for sponsorships. I don't have my email posted here. I got hit up so many times to do a sponsorship. I will never do that. I rather research the old-fashioned way. I rather struggle and work a full-time job outside of here to give you guys good content and give you guys my personal opinions on picks I'm bullish on, picks I'm bearish on, than to just blatantly try to make money, pump my bags, and wreck all of you. You'll never see me do that. You'll never see me do that. But unfortunately, a lot of YouTubers are not like that. They rather just show you guys blatant scams, and it's very unfortunate, very unfortunate. But like I said, you know, to be a good investor, you have to be a cautious investor. You have to be an experienced investor, and you have to be just a patient investor. Okay, so these are habits you build along the way. You're not going to just wake up and 1, 2, 3 had the best emotional control, be like, okay, great, I bought it, let me hold for 2 years. It takes time, guys. It really takes time, which is why I have my Patreon and Discord, by the way. If you're interested, the link will be in the pinned comments down below. That support group is meant for all of us to stay together, support each other, talk about picks we're bullish on, bearish on, talk about the news, give feedback, you know, be there for the down times and the up times. I really do love that group. But that being said, just take small steps, guys. I know sometimes it's fun to take larger steps. Sometimes you want to ride this roller coaster of adrenaline and be like a true degen and just buy all low caps, but just understand the risk is definitely there no matter what you are sold on this platform. The risk is always there, and it's always good no matter what to have a hedge, whether it's Bitcoin for you, Ethereum, or another S&P 500 type crypto that's proven, established, has a track record. You have to mitigate your risk, and the only way to do that is to safeguard your portfolio with some large chips. They do have their place. I'm not saying you have to go all into Bitcoin or all into Ethereum, but what I am saying is you want to make sure you set yourself up for the future. You know, I have some people who follow me who never put more than 20% of their allocation to any crypto, or 10%. And that's totally fine. They do what's best for them. At the end of the day, to make this $1 million, $2 million, $5 million, you have to do what's best for you. So figure out what that is for you. We still have so much time to accomplish our goals, guys. We really do. I am struggling just like you. I work a job just like you. I want to move out. I want to move out next year. At some point, I am going to do it. But right now, I am sacrificing even my personal freedom right now to have a place of my own, because I know this is a once in a lifetime opportunity and I do not want to mess it up. The question is, are you going to mess it up? If the answer is no, then double down and figure out what you have to do to accomplish your goals. Anyways, rant over. And I want to hear from you. How long have you been in this crypto market and what is your goal for this bull cycle? Drop your comment down below and let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in the next video.